Estamos aquí en la Isla del Encanto, and we are in the midst of Hurricane Maria.
Honeycane Maria.
Honeycane Maria. I believe we are in the eye right now, so things are much more calm. It's been nuts here. We have water all over the floors. It is a bit flooded. Not nearly as flooded as it could be, though. We have the fans in the bathroom to protect them from the water, ironically. This is the place we're staying at right now. These panels have fallen out, so we're drying them out before we put them back up. And things are nuts. But it's been a wonderful honeymoon so far, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've stocked up on food and water and ice and everything we need. And mangoes. Staying alive. Staying alive. Did you see that puddle he made? Look at that.
Crazy shit. Just the living room. It's the swimming room now.
The swimming room.
Or maybe after the hurricane's over, it'll just get so hot again, it'll just evaporate all the water off.
Yeah, that'll be great.
And then we'll have a nice sauna.
You're right. It'll be like a spa. We're totally fine. I'm sure right now our parents are freaking out because we have no cell phone service, we have no internet, we have no electricity at all whatsoever. So we have no way of communicating. But we do have running water.
We have hot running water.
Hot running. I don't know how that is even possible. We were able to take a warm shower this morning, which is very nice. And it's getting a little harder now, and maybe getting on the second half of this.
You want to show them where the awning was?
Oh my god, there was an awning. Emphasis on the was. Do you hear that? That noise? Ooh. See that bare spot right there? Let me wipe you off.
Here, show them where the awning is.
There's the awning. It used to be stood up. Now it's not. Okay, close the door. It's not there anymore. At least the stairs are still there. Apparently our rental car is totally fine too. No cars were injured in the making of this hurricane. You can see that tree leaning up against that building. And there's a couple missing satellite dishes, but really other than that, there's not much destruction. The streets are pretty clear. There's some cars over there, if you can see them, that are totally intact. And there's a car over there that's totally fine. So, like, it's been destructive, but not horrible. There is some hope, but we'll see what the rest of the hurricane does. It's not scheduled to go away until about 2 a.m. And we'll see if the apocalypse comes after that. Alright, update. The running water is gone. So, we still gotta poop. So what we've done, we're gonna take all of the rainwater that's gotten into the apartment and bring it onto the toilet.
Yeah.
So we can keep flushing it. Look at that. It was my idea. Thank you for the credit.
You're welcome.
And it's working perfectly. So that way we don't have to poop in a bowl and throw it outside.
It's almost full. Just for one towel. That's pretty crazy.
Now we can flush the toilet. We gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Or recycling water.
Recycling. We are saving the planet. And inevitably, the second half of Maria will bestow upon us even more toilet water. Let me see your process here.
The best part is the deepest part of the pool is right in front of the bathroom.
Exactly. Careful. It's like you're pouring an entire like bowl of water in there.
Yeah. Oh, man. That'll do it.
There you go. We are indeed in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, right here. This is the eye. It's going that way. We're almost out of it right now.
We're almost out of it, and then we'll have to go right back inside and enjoy the rest of Korea. Right now, the other roofs are totally fine. There's honestly minimal destruction relative to what we thought was going to happen here. But this is our rental car.
It's fine.
She's totally fine. Used to be the awning. There was indeed a wall here, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
Even this paint right here, from the direction the wind was going at the time, it just blew a hole into the paint. But look how amazing the circular eye, it really is a circle. And the rest of the storm is coming from over there, I believe. As crazy as this is, it's amazing. And we're taking advantage of being outside while we can. We got extra toilet water too. Alright, so it is about, what time is it? 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
The storm will start back up again, but it should end, according to our host, around 10 or 11 tonight. Right now it's pretty calm, but we don't have any water or electricity still. We've got all our candles lit. And Jessie's getting all the water from this tub over here that's been filling up with the rainwater to fill the toilet tank so we can go to the bathroom. Oh, look at this.
I'm gonna pop the wall zit here.
Wall zit. Ew, what is that?
It's wall zit.
Is that just all the water?
Yeah.
The wall zit. And, you know, there have been people outside trying to clean some things up. But we don't have any cell service. We mopped up the whole floor, got everything cleaned up. Everything's fine. But it's been one hell of a day. We've just been kind of bored here. No electricity, no Wi-Fi. We're millennials after all. And just hanging out, having a medalla. Right, Jessie?
Ah, yes.
So, the storm will get worse probably a little later. But we're doing okay. And we'll see how the rest of Puerto Rico is after La Tormenta ends. Jessie and I are taking a walk. What's up?
What's up?
Taking a walk. It's the aftermath of the hurricane. And it's a little devastated out here.
Yeah, that tree right there. That tree did not
Wow.
make it.
Yeah, everyone's just trying to clean up. There's actually a curfew. Can't be out past 6 p.m. So we're probably going to be in this neighborhood for at least another day, if not a couple more days. There are still some cars going around, but I don't know how easy it is to get out of this neighborhood. There's a lot of things still standing, but a lot of roofs came off, a lot of trees went down. Luckily, a lot of cars didn't really get destroyed.
Yeah.
I was thinking there was going to be a lot more damage to cars than there was.
Didn't really touch the car.
Yeah, weirdly. There's a lot of street signs, though. So I have to remember where we're going because the street signs are all gone. This is just mostly trees. Some power lines, but like, just a lot of trees everywhere. A lot of roofs coming off. Wow.
Look at that.
This way got blocked off pretty bad. Still no electricity, no signal, no Wi-Fi or anything like that. Can't communicate, so me and Jessie are just walking around trying to find something to do. Curfew's not till 6. It's not even 1 yet. We can't really walk around anywhere else but this neighborhood, so after we walk around, we're probably just gonna go inside and play tic-tac-toe again. And this is the aftermath of a Category 5 hurricane. So yeah, everyone's out just trying to clean all this shit up. Oh man, that house got kind of wrecked. On a scale of 1 to The Walking Dead, how apocalyptic is this? Like a 4. But it's a little messed up. A lot of people were able to keep their cars inside their garages, but most cars had to stay out in the street. Surprisingly, they're fine. Oh my gosh. Hurricane ripped off the top of that tree.
There it is right there.
Oh, there it is. Look how this palm tree snapped. That was crazy. There's a blizzard. Try and get it.
No, there's no way. Stoplight's fun.
So now we're out in the car, seeing how everything's looking outside the neighborhood.
Let's take a lap around the mall, since
Oh my gosh.
what's going on down there.
We're gonna go by the mall, see how things are. Oh man.
Shit.
Let's look at that Walgreens sign. What pieces of it are missing?
Wall career.
Wall career.
There was a stop sign there.
There was?
Yeah, see it right there. A hole.
Oh, careful. Wow. All those trees got ripped to hell. There's no leaves. All the leaves are down here. Huh?
Look at that Best Buy.
Oh my, the Best Buy's destroyed. We were just there the other day. Wow. It looks like the hurricane came and just took a bite out of it. There's a big dip in the pavement over here, and it just got completely filled with water. Drive through it. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that.
I really want to.
Please don't do that. I actually have no idea how deep it is.
It can't be that deep.
No, I would imagine not, but it just looks like a little beach.
You want to get out and walk through it?
We could. Wow. It's just so filled with water. Here too. I'd say out here looks about a 5, 1 to The Walking Dead. We went around, as you saw, to Carolina, saw everything. Everything's just getting cleaned up. There's no cell phone service, there's no electricity. They're saying they're probably not going to get electricity back until Monday or Tuesday. Water's on? Water's on. That's good, at least. I just wish that I could get in contact with my mom. At least let somebody know that we're still okay. But we're fine. Everything's fine here. We've got food, we've got water, we've got running water. Last night we had a little bit of a flooding situation. Just a little bit. And just a little bit.
Just a little.
And the water got in all the cabinets and all the dishes, which is kind of gross. So now that we have running water, we also have soap, we can clean them. Yeah, we have to stay here, probably, because there's no way that cabin in Barceloneta is okay. It was made of wood and it was 5 minutes from the beach, so it's probably destroyed. We also have no way of getting in contact with the host of the Airbnb for it, so we don't even know where he is. So we're probably just gonna stay here in Carolina, which is fine. Mario and Gloria are fantastic hosts, and they've been really sweet and told us tonight would be on the house to stay here. It's just kind of crazy. You know, we're happy, we're fine, we're safe. Everything is as good as it really could be in this situation. You know, it just sucks when you go out and you see people who live here. Me and Jessie are here on vacation. We can go home next week, but these people have to stay here and deal with these situations, deal with paying for all the money for their houses and their businesses that were pretty much destroyed in the storm. And it's sad to see. We haven't dealt with a storm this bad in a really long time, but Puerto Rico always gets back on its feet. Right now we're headed back to Carolina. Me and Jessie have had one hell of a time trying to get to the airport. The airport is fucked. San Juan is a lot more messed up than we expected. Everywhere else is messed up. There's barely gas anywhere. All the gas stations have signs that say that there's no gas. There are crazy amounts of debris still left on the highways. It doesn't look like we'll be able to get out of here before our flight this next Wednesday. Oh yeah, oh, there's the sign that's just laying down there in the middle of the highway. People have to go right or left to avoid it. But if you go down the middle lane, you're just gonna go right through the sign. It's insane. But the police and everybody can only get as much debris when they can. But there were huge lines in the airport. Nearly all the lights were off, none of the airport kiosks were on. There was nobody at the ticket stations. There was just one little tienda open right next to the ticket stations. So the chances of us being able to exchange our tickets to leave earlier is probably zero for all of this. So we're probably just gonna have to deal with this until next week. I don't know. Oh, we're back. We went all the way down to near Rio Piedras. We were trying to find our way back here, and we finally did. And now we're gonna go back, get some cash, walk around, see if we can find some food somewhere. We still have food in the house and water, but we need something else.
And crackers.
We have crackers and bread.
Crackers and granola bars and bread.
We don't want to use any more gas because we don't know how long it's going to take till we can buy more, even with cash. Luckily, we do have plenty of cash on us, thanks to everybody who threw it at us at the wedding.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all the cash, because we need that. There's no way they take credit cards here right now, the way things are. So I didn't get much more footage than that of Puerto Rico. To be honest, just spending all those days on what was supposed to be our honeymoon and in that situation didn't really make me want to record very much of everything that we saw. But after a while, we did have to get gas. The gas lines basically all over are just insane. There would be lines going around blocks and down roads for miles of people waiting in their cars and just waiting in lines with gas cans, trying to get gas for themselves, for their generators, for their cars, for everything that they need. And it was just not available unless you had cash and you stood in line for hours at a time just to get a few gallons if you could. A lot of gas stations had limits on how much gas you could get. Me and Jessie did this twice. We stood in line for 3 hours the first time with a bunch of gas cans. We had 4 of them, so we were gonna get just a little over 4 gallons of gas after 3 hours. And there was another time that we sat in our rental car for a couple hours. I think it was also 3 hours. But we did manage to fill up that tank, which the rental car company was extremely probably disappointed, but also surprised about. We met some wonderful people while we were here. I really don't know what me and Jessie would have done without them. Our Airbnb hosts, Mario and Gloria, were amazing people. We were originally only supposed to stay in that apartment for 1 night, and they allowed us to stay there the whole time for very, very little cost, and they fed us a lot and made sure that we had everything we needed and that we were okay, and They let us use their phones to call our families and stuff. They were just amazing people, and I couldn't be more grateful to them for helping us in that situation, because we were so just unsure of what to do. The neighbors that they had were extremely nice. They had a generator and they let us use it for charging our phones and for using the Wi-Fi, and we really couldn't thank them enough. They were such amazing people that were really fun to spend time with as we were having this situation that we were, and it was just so great to be around positive people. Jessie got to drink his first shot of caña, which is like a Puerto Rican moonshine that was really amazing, and he loved it. He had a great time. Jessie's about to drink his first glass of caña.
It's delicious. That's good.
And we can't thank those people enough for all the help that they gave us. Geisha, Monty, and all of the kids and everybody. They're such wonderful people. Thank you so much for everything you did for us. We'll never forget that. And right now, I know it's been a little bit since the hurricane. A lot of people have been hearing a lot on the news about what's going on over there. And things are not getting much better. Things are getting worse in a lot of ways. A lot of people don't have the resources that they really, really need, and there just doesn't seem to be enough going around for everyone that needs it. So just like I have, I hope that this video might show some of you who've never been to Puerto Rico or have obviously weren't in this situation, to kind of show you how things happened, our experience in the hurricane and our experience with the people there, and how we managed to get through it. But we got to leave. We got to leave that vacation and come home and go back to our normal lives, where we have electricity and clean running water and gas stations that don't have lines miles down the road from it. But these people don't. This is their home. This is where they live. A lot of them are being forced to leave because of the situations that they're in, but some of them have to stay there. Some of them have nowhere to go, and they need help.